I'm not sure if I'm live yet. I think I am now. Good afternoon. I am Darth Naida and I am streaming from Brisbane, which is in Queensland, Australia. It is 4:08 p.m. 8 minutes late. Sorry about that. Just had to dash off to the shops and do some grocery shopping before I streamed, because that's how I roll. How is everybody? It's Thursday. It's the 30th of December. So I'm sorry, someone's messaged me. I just received a lovely message from a very good friend. I'm just going to sorry, I am no, I'm not. I'm totally ignoring you guys. I'm just okay, right, I'm back in black. Like I said, my name's Darth Naida. This is my daily blog. I stream this to talk to myself, to chat, to build a new tribe, to and also to decompress if I've had a stressful day, and just chat about life in general and be authentic. No pretending I'm something I'm not. And that's something that's very important to me in this world of social media, where everyone has a username and everyone hides behind their username. That's fine. It doesn't bother me. But so many people. Oh, hello, Brizzy Gamer Bros. Haven't seen you for a while. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining. And I was just saying that it's about us all being authentic. This is a safe platform, and you're more than welcome to chat here and tell us what's going on in your life. So, today, what happened? Oh, yes, okay. Excuse me. My auntie, who has played a massive part in my life. She is my my mother's sister. Hey, kill all the zombies. Long time no see. My mother passed away 6 years ago, and she's actually the youngest of the three siblings. Much younger. She was change of life baby. So she's got two much older sisters. Auntie Bar is actually 90. And she had, she has a skin cancer on her chin that went undiagnosed or misdiagnosed by her GP, and she's had surgery now, and apparently the cancer has spread. The decision by her doctors and her daughters is to not tell her that she's terminal and that she won't be coming home, with the thought that she will live longer, not knowing that she's dying. And that's actually a practice in Japan, and it does actually work. Having said that, she's not stupid. My Auntie Bar is not stupid. She does have dementia, but she has so many moments of lucidity, and I've been up there twice now to see her, and silly me, I made a bit of a slip. I knew she didn't know that she was dying, but I thought she knew she had a skin cancer removed. So I said, how's your chin going, Auntie Bar? Since you had the skin cancer removed? And her daughters, my cousins, are flapping their arms, and I went, oh my God. They told me later that she thinks she's had an abscess cleaned out. Oh dear. So I didn't realise that the deception, if you want to call it that, has gone that far. So I don't know about that. I would have thought that maybe they told her she had a skin cancer removed and that they've got to wait for it to heal up before she can come home or whatever. But to not even tell her she had cancer, yeah, well, okay. So, oops-a-daisy. Oops. So I hope I haven't ruined it for everybody. But like I said, my auntie's not stupid. And, oh! I think did you spend something, Kill All the Zombies, to do that? Is that your channel points? I haven't seen that before. I'm an affiliate now, everybody. And I think you can do something with your channel points, and I'll have to look into it so that you can do more, because I'm not very good at this channel point thing. But I will get better. Today's Thursday, everyone. It's the 30th of December. It's Thursday in Brisbane, where I live. Tomorrow's New Year's Eve. Channel points, Kill All the Zombies. Oh, that's nice. Thank you. Use up your channel points, everyone, because I think every time you watch or comment, you get more anyway. I didn't know that on another channel. I've been saving them. I've got like 62,000 channel points. Oops. So yes, it is Thursday. I'm looking forward to the end of this year, even though it's just an invisible Oh, that's nice of you, Kill All the Zombies. Thank you for gifting a tier or gifting a sub. Thank you. That's very kind of you. You know that if you wanted to give to a particular, I learnt this, and I think Crazy Chick learnt this yesterday too. If you want a particular follower to get the sub, you have to click on their name. Or what it does, it just gives random to any of the followers. So thank you, that's lovely, thank you. So the year is almost over. 2022, I'm jumping into 2022 feet first. And if you've been following me for a while, you know that I've had some pretty disastrous years. I've had a disastrous year ever since 2012. Something tragic has happened to me since then. And every year I've gone, oh, this year is going to be my year. This year is going to be my year. And then bang, something seriously bad has happened. So, what I've come to understand, or how I am going to approach 2022 is that I don't expect, it would be fantastic and lovely, but I don't expect the year to be always blissful. Hey kitty cat! Oh well, look, that can change, and this is what I'm saying, that it might not be everything I expect it to be or hope it to be. However, the way I approach things will be different, and this is the switch. I'm on Twitch in my psyche. This is the switch in my thinking. Oh, Kill the Zombies, you're on fire. Oh, look, you got a part. Do you see that? I've got to remember to look at that screen because it comes up on my picture. Did you see that, or am I only seeing that? Anyway, thank you, Kill All the Zombies. I've got a few subscribers now. That's really, thank you. I'm so grateful. So grateful. I'm going to have to make more people moderators, I think. I don't have any moderators on. And after that time I got badly spammed, I get a bit nervous about that. So there's going to be changes in 2022. I may not always be able to stream at this time. This time it worked when my younger son was at school because he was finished. We were home and I could relax. But now he's got a job. My other son has moved up from Melbourne, will be getting a job, and he probably won't be home and be able to watch. Whereas before he lived in a different state which has daylight saving. So 4 p.m. is 5 p.m. down there, so he was watching me while he was getting home. So there's going to be changes, but they're going to be positive changes. We'll make it work. We will make it work. And I have things that I'm looking forward to. Beginning of a new career for me. And like I said, it's an imaginary line, isn't it, this time? Like 12 p.m. tomorrow night on 31st of December, bang, everything's going to change. It can if your mind works like that. And that's fantastic. I am working from time being now, and my energy has shifted now. And when the world calendar says it's 2022, I'm already running in there. I've already started. I started the race. I'm ahead of the game. Because, kitty cat, I don't have a choice. Oh, I do have a choice actually. I have a choice to be depressed or stay depressed because I have suffered from chronic depression and PTSD, or I can find ways and people and build a tribe and have wonderful tools around me like my oracle cards and my crystals and my aromatherapy oils, and I can just build a new life for myself. Remember that the cards have always been saying lately that if you believe it, you can create it. It's very important to remember and to know and to believe. I've had difficulty. I've gone through times in my life where I've been very poor and I didn't believe that I could create abundance. And then bam, I'd create abundance and go, wow. And then maybe in a little bit of an old tape would go off and go, oh yes, but do you deserve it? And then bang, I might lose that. But I think it's the way you see the situations and the way you react to the situations that helps. I've lost my train of thought. I'm so sorry. But you can actually be me. You can be me, kitty cat. I'm a reflection of you. Whether you choose to see that and choose to, yes, you have to be. You haven't got a choice. You don't have a choice. When I was diagnosed with cancer, I had just got through the previous year with my then husband was diagnosed with, he had a massive bowel tumour. Massive, was about to rupture. He was in so much pain. He'd been to the hospital twice that week, including the night before, and they kept saying he was dehydrated. And then the day that we finally got him back to hospital, my youngest son, who is our son, and I basically watched him almost die in front of us. So he had a massive bowel tumour, and he had to have that. He had emergency surgery, and it was in ICU for a couple of days, and then had a massive scar because if the tumour had ruptured, holy guacamole, all over Red Rover. So to deal with that, and that was interesting because he had a completely different, because it was a tumour, and they found no evidence of cancer anywhere else through his body. He had a different regime of chemo, and it was a much chemo's shit. But his chemo, you don't lose your hair, you don't get really, really sick, and it's just one injection, and 10 minutes you're out. And he was having it on, I think it was Tuesdays, and that was my busiest day at work. And he was very big on, I had to earn money. had to earn money. Because at that stage I was just a casual where I was. And so I couldn't take the day off to take him to hospital, and I thought, fine. At this stage I was over it anyway, I thought, fine, whatever. And he would take 2 days off every week. So we went through that. And then bang, the next year I'm diagnosed with a very aggressive breast cancer. Told if I don't have chemo, and the most horrendous chemo, I will die. No questions are, no, I will die. And unfortunately the cancer I had, 1 in 3 women are dead in the first year, and the second one will have a recurrence within the first 5. July 2022, I'm 5 years. 5 years. So that's amazing. It's yoo-hoo, balloons. I'm going, what it means at 5 years is my ears are crooked. I've told you to tell me when my ears are crooked. When I'm 5 years, my rate of survival goes up to the other types of breast cancer survival, which I think the hormone receptive breast cancer, I think it's like a 99% survival rate. So, I'm looking forward to that date, even though it's just a date, but I am looking forward to that time. So anyway, I was diagnosed with cancer, and I had a very hard time, which a lot of people do. I'm not alone. I'm not special. It's also when my husband decided this is the best time to leave. And that was fine. We had a terrible relationship. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Abusive, terrible. And he left. While I was going through chemo, I still had to work because I had no other source of income. I only took the day off that I was having chemo, and I was very, very sick. I get emotional now a little bit, so I'm still holding on to a little bit of pain there. I was very, very sick. I put a lot of weight on because they give you, when you're on it's called the Red Devil. It is the strongest, and the chemo that actually kills you. Go figure. They put you on these steroids to stop you vomiting because it just makes you so sick. And I couldn't work out, because if you don't, what I learned, that if you're sick and you don't ask questions, they actually don't tell you. So I couldn't work out why I was putting all this weight on. Why? They could say, no, putting on weight's good, putting on weight's good. They're giving you every week. It's like, really? Oh, I got so big and I felt terrible. Like, I'm really, really sick. I'm hardly eating anything. That's when someone said eventually, oh, it's the steroids that one of the injections would give you first. Because I was in the chair all day. They sit with you for the first hour to make sure you don't have a serious reaction and have to get off the chemo. And then I would play on my iPad. They feed you. They're so kind in the cancer wards. They're so lovely. I learnt to play the ukulele in the cancer ward. That was fun. And I would be okay for 3 days and then bang, so ill. And then of course I was having my chemo on a Thursday, so I have Thursdays off, go to work Friday, and by Sunday I was very ill and have to go to work on Monday. I had radiation after all the chemo for 5 weeks every day, Monday to Friday for 5 weeks, and I'd go to work, I'd go home, and I'd drive up, have my radiation, come home, and I was so tired. Sometimes I didn't even have dinner, and I was by myself. So I was buying those cheap $2 frozen meals. So kitty cat, we do what we have to do. We do what we have to do. If I can do it, anybody can do it. And you've all got that strength. You don't know until you're tested. There's times when I'll be honest, there was times when I thought, I'm a bit lonely. Do I really want to do this? But the way I stopped thinking is I just didn't stop moving. I worked. I was even doing, that's right, I forgot about this. I was even doing, I don't know if you know The Body Shop. It is worldwide. But I was doing it from home, and I'd go to people's places and have a party and show them all at the body shop. Genuine body shop. I was so ill and I had chemo brain, which I actually still have. Unfortunately, it's supposed to get better, but what they don't tell you is not for everybody. So that means you have no short-term memory. So that's why sometimes I just stop talking. I literally have forgotten what I was saying. So I was doing that as well. But what I was doing was I was moving, and if I kept moving, I didn't have to think. I didn't have to think. I didn't have to think how shitty everything was. It was bloody hard. It was bloody hard. And, you know, I've told everyone, oh yeah, it's okay. But it wasn't okay. It was awful. Lost all my hair. Oh, kitty cat, well, I think you need to take a breath. Because I've had an experience with someone I loved left the country. So, take a breath. Yeah. So that's one of my stories. Cancer sucks, and we do what we need to do to survive. I've got 4 children. That's what kept me alive. 4 children, wonderful grandchildren. So that was that 1 year. Yeah. Oh, so like I said, every year something bad has happened. Tragic things have happened. And I'm here to tell you that we can, if we choose, rise above it. It doesn't mean I don't still have a down day. There's days when something will happen and it'll just hit me. I'll think, oh, ouch. All right. I think I might just stay in bed today. My auntie's passing, and hey, she's 90. But I tell you what, my mother's side, there is longevity. Her father passed away at 97, and he only passed away because he had a twisted bowel, and the surgeon said if we give him general anaesthetic at this age, there's a chance that he will become senile, because he still lived in his own home. He was so resilient and so cognitive and everything. And Mum and her sister said, no, we can't do that. He would never forgive us if he became senile. So they just peacefully let him pass. So Mum unfortunately died when she was 69 from a brain tumour, so that was young for her family. And Auntie Bar now has a cancer, but she's 90, and she was fine up until now. And their older sister, who's 93, is doing fine. So age, like saying 90, oh well, she's lived a good life. No, there's longevity in the family, so she could have lived longer if the cancer had been diagnosed earlier. I don't know where I was going with that. See? Tricky brain. Oh, just woke up my mouse. Do you like this music? Can you hear this music? Can you hear the music? Forgot to ask. Let me just... Can someone tell me if you can hear the music? Because I can turn it up. I said yesterday too that I had purchased some new oracle cards, and it was so funny, the person I bought them from, we chatted for over an hour, and she said things and said words I haven't heard for years. Oh, okay, it's actually good morning music, so alright. It's actually happy, uplifting music. I thought it would... Beautiful piano, uplifting. I can hear birds. I think it's in the music. Now I can hear birds. No, I can't. So anyway, I'll show you the decks that I purchased. Make sure that you see these on. Oh, trying to get away from the ring light. Soulful Woman. Hang on, I'm just seeing. This is a lovely deck. Very much about the feminine energy. So It's if you're female or identify as female, or we all have feminine energy. We all have masculine energy. That's nice, but I probably would only be doing that a one card read for myself on this channel with that one. And then I got mystical healing reading cards. Can you see that? Mystical healing reading cards. They're nice too. And then I got these ones. Sacred Spirit reading cards. Can you see that? The beautiful, you know, they always use the elk or the male deer as a beautiful symbol. And what's really strange is I was cleansing them yesterday and last night, but I would pick this one up and I'm going to shuffle it and cleanse it that way. And then a card jumped out and it was the Galactic Healer. That, woo! I've got goosebumps now even just thinking about it. The Galactic Healer. These are, so I still don't know much about these cards, but the back of them, isn't this beautiful? Just a beautiful tree with the beautiful colours of blues and purples, with the shiny lights, the fairy lights. Oh, you all guys, you all know I love fairy lights. Oh, what's happened here? Sorry. What happened? Weird things happen on my channel. Weird things. So I might do a one card read for myself because I still don't know much about these ones. I don't have it. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. This is my channel. I can do that. Just going to move my Coke. Oh, Coke, no sugar. It's actually really bad for you. I know. I hear you. I hear you, everybody. I hear you. It's my only vice. So, one of the ways of cleansing cards is to knock on the deck 3 times and also to blow on them. I used crystals last night. So, hang on, I just want to... Because they're not new, and even if they were new, you have to... Did you know that? You have to cleanse them because other people, if they're not sealed, even being made. Look, you can take it a little bit too far, I think. So, I'm going to pick one card for myself. Or is it? Oh, one just fell out. Okay, it fell out. I have to read it whether I like it or not. Now, so I haven't seen these cards. This is all new for me too, viewers. It says Soul. Oh, it's card 33. Threes, you know, threes, me and threes. And it says Soul Fragments. Bear with me when I change my glasses. What an amazing looking card. An amazing looking card. There's a person. I don't know how to describe this, so I'm just going to show you. See, that's his face, or it looks masculine, but it's like to me that looks like fire. Can you see that? And the bottom says, whoop, Soul Fragments. Oh, it's very blurry. Good on you, Twitch. Good on your camera. Soul Fragments. Balance will be restored. Yes. Yes. Let me read from because I don't, like I said, I don't know anything about these cards. 33. Soul Fragments. Balance will be restored. Reclaim your inner power. Now, I've had some interesting times in definitely the last 3 days. Let's talk about 3 days, or even 3 days, 3 weeks. Someone I thought I knew, I did not know at all. Did not know at all. And it rocked my world. And even though it's weird, like even though everything was over, it gets you thinking like, whoa, how did I, like I knew something was off. I knew something was off. I just wanted things to work. But this was like, really? This is a bit yick. So I'm feeling, and I think I was talking to maybe Kitty Cat, maybe I said something to you this morning or to my sons, that I'm feeling a bit shell-shocked, which is not because, the word betrayal. The word betrayal. Even though we weren't together, we've only recently decided that it wasn't going to work, and I thought we had amicably and very maturely decided this, but then things started to get a little bit icky, and then something very icky happened, and I thought, wow, I've done nothing wrong. Wow, did I really deserve that? So this is, and I'm just giving a bit of background as to why I'm feeling, I am understanding this card, and I'm feeling it's brought up a little bit of emotion, which is good. We swallow emotion all the time, which then comes up later, and when we least expect it, and we might say the wrong thing at the wrong time, we might start crying for no apparent reason, we might get angry for no apparent reason, or we get triggered. And the best way to avoid that is to deal with our emotions as they're actually happening. Why in this world is it so wrong to cry? Why is it so wrong for males to cry? You know, I've never told my boys don't cry. And the biggest thing that hits me in the heart is when I see a male cry. I know, whoa, this is powerful. For a man to cry, or a boy to cry, or a male to cry, this is a powerful moment. So deal with your emotions, and if you're feeling anger, look within and say, okay, because anger is usually not a primary emotion. Anger I call a secondary emotion because it's sparked by something else, whether it's sparked by frustration, sadness, grief, fear. But instead of experiencing or expressing that, anger comes to the fore. Anger is almost like a protection. It's protected me. It really has. It's created some very challenging moments too, when my anger was too powerful, because I allowed it to become powerful, because it was my protective mode. I didn't want people to see that I was fragile, that I was a girly girl, which I so am. I so am. So deal with your emotions. So let me read about balance will be restored. Reclaim your inner power. The life of our soul is infinite, and while aspects of the self are never truly lost, they can separate through times of trauma, grief, separation, loss, or refusing to deal with an issue. Ooh. The psyche's self-preservation causes this illusionary disconnection as it chooses to distance itself from the situation in question. Now I'm processing, so I'm going to read that again. The psyche's self-preservation causes this illusionary disconnection as it chooses to distance itself from the situation in question. You'll find a way. You'll find a way, but I do suggest that there is professional help out there. And being a counsellor myself, I do know that I have had a lot of benefit from speaking to somebody that doesn't know my situation, doesn't know me, and has the tools and the training to guide us and to help us find our own realisation. Okay, so disconnect. These fragments are merely in places our consciousness has chosen to forget, to spare the emotional turmoil from an intense emotional experience. Recalling these fragments with love, healing and understanding allows the soul to continue moving forward without the individual feeling stuck in the past or unable to get over an issue or event. Empowering and liberating, retrieval is recommended if you feel you are missing part of yourself. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. You know, okay, I'm just pausing as I'm processing. This whole time too that I've been separated and now divorced from my ex, it's about refinding myself. You know, we can use terms like rebuilding and blah blah blah. I don't know if we ever, like this is interesting what this card is saying. It's an illusion. We don't lose ourselves or parts of ourselves. It's just parts that, what does it say? That our psyche, for self-preservation, pretends to cut off. That makes so much sense to me. I know that I know nothing, but I know that we are all good. We are all good enough. And that's what my catchphrase, isn't it? So it's time to bring home all the pieces. Oof. Although sometimes challenging to find, conscious thought and skillful self-awareness is all that is required to recall a soul fragment back to its host. Seek a professional guide. Oh, that's hilarious. I just said that to you, kitty cat. See, I'm only talking to myself. Seek a professional guide if you feel more comfortable. Currently, you may be feeling incomplete, not like yourself, physically flat, with no motivation, lacking joy in your life, or even that you are unable to move forward in life. Now, I was feeling like that. I've been feeling like that for a little while, like the whole of this year, because so many changes. No, not working. This is the longest I've never worked. Living with my father as his carer. It really, there were days when I thought, is this it? Is this how it ends for Naida? So yeah, but I probably am, kitty cat. It's all a mirror. But now I've taken the conscious thoughts to rewrite my symphony, or put that symphony that's been going through my life and my head for the last 12 years or so. That symphony has ended. I've tied up all those loose ends. I've started a new symphony. Oh, and this is a grand, beautiful symphony. And this is the one that I'm going to carry with me for the rest of my life. And if I do write a bit of a dark moment in the symphony, trust me, it's only going to be a brief little part. It's not the chorus. And I'll come back and it'll be like this. It'll just be beautiful. Okay. Right now your soul needs to reclaim a part of its missing memory. Oh wow. Past trauma that is being held within you is crying out to be healed. Yes, I hear you. I hear you. Through recollection, you will be able to see the truth and the situation for what it is. Be careful. You are entering a period in which you will be challenged emotionally. Yeah, I get that. Build your resilience and remain objective. Fear-based experiences need to be addressed now. Past life regression could be beneficial to create understandings of phobias, deep-seated fears, or subconscious patterns that have previously controlled areas of your life. Wow. Wow, okay. Past life regression. Reclaim your power. Oh, far out. Is anyone else feeling that? Reclaim your power. Oh, okay. So the shadow aspect, I think the shadow aspect is if you get it upside down. Is fear, shallowness and detachment. Well, that's what it's saying. And now I have to reclaim that lost part. The sacred crystal is boji stones. I've never heard of that. B-O-J-I, or bohi, if you don't pronounce the J. I have to look that up. The angel that assists with, if you want to meditate on this card, is the guardian angel Rempel, clearing karmic debris, recalling lost soul fragments. Holy guacamole. This card's a little bit more powerful than what I originally thought. And the affirmation is, I am the master of my mind. I'm ready to move on. Absolutely. I'm ready to move on. I am ready. So I get the feeling too that, like it's saying, that if I'm going to work through the past trauma, and I've had a lot of past trauma, there will be some emotional residue. I get that. So I might have some moments of maybe feeling grief or sadness or whatever. But what it's hopefully I will see it and understand the lesson, and then let go, and no blame. One of the hard things with myself is I tend to blame myself because I take responsibility. So no blame. I just need to look up. Bear with me. Oh, I need to change my glasses again because now I'm doing computer work. Boji. I've never heard of them. Oops. Get out of the way, cord. Boji. Stones there. I can't wait to see what they look like. Oh! Oh, it's a trademarked name for Kansas pop rocks, which are stones that come from a naturally formed pyramid formation in the state of Kansas. I wonder if I've ever heard of them. They look like, our granite. Oh wow! No, hang on, no they don't. They sort of look like, oh, you know, those chocolates. Not Raffaello's, the other ones. Someone help me here. The chocolates that are chocolate and they're round and they've got little pieces of coconut. What are they called? And they're wrapped in gold. They look like that. Oh, what are they called? And I love them very much. These stones are mined from the base and sold by the company Boji Inc. A naturally formed pyramid. Oh, really? Boji stones are round. Oh, sorry, hang on. Flat discs, and they come in pairs, with one stone having a smoother surface and the other one having a highly textured and ridged surface. Okay, so here's a picture. So one is flat. It looks like granite. The flat one just looks like our granite. The ridged one is known as the masculine Boji stone, and the smoother one is known as the feminine Boji stone. So they're said to promote. What got me into stones or crystals, did it many years ago, before like your eldest brother. I have always been into crystals. I've always been into healing. So even though in my work life, I've had many corporate positions, but I'd still come home and I'd always have crystals somewhere. And I love the feeling of them, and I love, look, they're part of Earth. They're part of this beautiful blue planet that we live on. And I do believe they have energy. And I have felt it. Sometimes I don't know why I buy a stone or a crystal, and then I might intuitively, like I did the other night, I knew that night, that's the night before D-Day, when everything just blew up. A very restless night, and I had a piece of selenite, and I was holding it, and because I was cleansing my aura with it. Ferrero Rocher, thank you, that's them, that's what it looks like, but obviously it's got a flat side. This is peach calcite that I'm playing with, and that's good for abundance too. I have this usually sitting on some money, but I just have the feeling to just have a little bit of a gentle touch with it. So, isn't it funny? So the Boji stones are about balance. So if you're feeling out of balance, that's why this book obviously recommended them. You need Boji stones. Well, that's interesting. I've never heard them before, but some of the highest priced stones on the Boji Stones website have beautiful blue coloration, while others have gold and green deposits in them. Never heard of them, but I don't feel I need them. I think I will balance with something else. That's interesting. Okay, thank you for that. Yeah, alright, thank you for that. Whoops, I should probably check my Twitch. I don't mean my physical Twitch. So, yes, this is peach calcite that I've got in my hand. I did say that, I've got to send an email. I sent off for some worry stones, and one's missing. And I emailed her yesterday, and she quickly emailed back saying, that's strange, because it was ticked off on the list, but it's really not in my collection. I went through the rubbish, I went through all the packaging, and you know when you have that feeling of, I'm not lying, I'm really not lying, why don't they believe me? So, but the two I did get, the one I'm missing is the Dalmatian Jasper worry stone. What a worry stone is, it's a flat disc, but they carve an indentation in it for your thumb, and you can keep it in your pocket if you want, and you just while you're thinking, or if you're having a moment or whatever, you just rub it. I usually, here on the stream, I've been using my amethyst one. Hang on, let me get in front of it. Blasted. This feels so good. Feels so good. So I got, this is zebra Jasper. Isn't that pretty? Look at the back. That's pretty. If you get a zebra tower, that's a tower, or a point, it'll be black and white. That's why it's called zebra, because it has the Jasper has lots of black stripes through it. And I got a Kambaba. That's not funny. Kambaba, which is green with black, worry stone. This one, I haven't quite, but I will. I know I will. I haven't quite, what's the word? Gelled with this one yet. But I will. So, yeah, so the Dalmatian Jasper one's missing. Oops, so I'm going to email her today and say, look, thank you so much anyway, but it's really not in the package. I'm so sorry it's not in the package. I don't know why I'm apologising, but I feel like people think I might be scamming them. I don't like that feeling. I don't like that feeling at all. What else can I... I'm going to tell some fun facts, because that is my forte. Fun facts is my forte. I just need to check Facebook. Okay, all good. Just making sure people haven't messaged me and I've missed it, because I do that. It's not very good. Oh, hang on. Go make sure I've got the... Oh, here it is. There was something else I was going to share with you today, and you know I should write these things down. But I keep thinking, no, I'll remember it. I'm going to remember, and then I don't. And now I feel like a Ferrero Rocher. I really want a chocolate. I'm going to have one after this. I'm determined. So I'm going to flick through my cheapy book that I picked up on 1001 Cool Freaky Facts. And I tell you what, they have been very freaky. They make me laugh. Illegal in Illinois to give your pets a lit cigar. So don't light it. In New York, it's illegal to do anything against the law. Like, isn't that what illegal means? That you're doing something against the law? I had to read that like 5 times because I kept thinking, no, I'm misreading a word. I'm misreading something. No, that's what it meant. Okay, so let me flick. Nope. I've already read that page. Oh, wow. This is interesting. Because Hindus do not eat beef, McDonald's in New Delhi makes lamb hamburgers. Isn't that great? So they can still have their fast food, which is so not good for you. They can still have their McDonald's and not break their dietary requirements from their spirituality. Holy moly. The blue whale, you know the blue whale is the biggest mammal on this planet. The blue whale needs to consume 1.5 million calories per day. Wow, holy guacamole. Okay. Rat meat. Let me say that again. Rat meat sausages were once a delicacy in the Philippines. Now, I can understand that, but how many rats would you need? And I'm trying not to judge because I don't think I could eat a rat. I've eaten crocodile, I've eaten lots of other things, but just if they're bred in captivity and they're clean, but we also have pet rats, so I don't know. Oh, can you believe this? Canned food was invented in 1813, but a practical can opener was not invented until 1870. Well, we're having sausages tonight, kill all the zombies. You might want to watch what's in yours. Just saying. Fancy inventing cans and ways to put food into cans, but not inventing a practical can opener until like 60 years later. That's bizarre. No, that's bizarre. Oh my God. The world eating record, number 3, is 60 worms in 3 minutes. Why would you eat worms? There you go, kill all the zombies. You can have a rat sausage with the worm salad. Oh, I did not know this. Peanuts are one of the ingredients in dynamite. They didn't use a stone. We're not talking about the Stone Age. What was it? 1813. They had metal. Obviously, because they had cans. They don't need a stone. You're funny. Peanuts are one of the ingredients in dynamite. Rubber bands last longer when refrigerated because they perish. They're just cheap rubber. That's why they're called rubber bands. And if you've got long hair, how many times have you had a rubber band snap in your hand while you're trying to do your ponytail? Oh yeah, me, many times. Nowadays we don't use rubber bands because they were really bad for your hair. Okay, I'm going to another page because these fun facts, I don't know if they're fun, but they're certainly facts. So 60 worms in 3 minutes. Far out. Far out. Poor worms, actually. What? No, poor worms. I'm not happy about that. I wish I had... No, I don't really need to know that. Oh, wow. My clock on my Streamlabs OBS is 3 seconds slower than the clock on Twitch. It means Twitch is lagging. Oh, I don't get it. Anyway. Oh my God. The youngest graduate got his bachelor's degree in 1994. That was before you were even born, Kill All the Zombies. At the age of 10 years, 5 months. He must have been an absolute prodigy, genius. He got his bachelor's degree at 10 years. He would have been a Sheldon from Big Bang Theory. Oh, wow. Dorothy Strait's first book, How the World Began, was published in 1964 when she was 6 years old, making her the youngest ever published author. 6? She wrote a book. Wow. So these are all about, must be about smart people. Okay, I found a funny one. This is funny. The loudest burp was 107.1 decibels. Think jet airplanes. So it's saying it was as loud as a jet airplane. What? The loudest burp? And no, sons, do not practice that anywhere near me. Anywhere near me. No, no, no. Oh. Okay. Oh, I like this one. This is, you know, the fear of things. You know, they've all got 91 funny phobias. And I might start from the beginning. Okay, I can't say some of these. Okay, I can't say that one. So it's gyro. A gyro, because it's gyro, G-Y-R-O, so I'm assuming it's pronounced gyro. Or a gyrophobia is the fear of streets or crossing the street. Isn't the human brain the most amazing thing? The phobias that we develop. Fear of streets and crossing streets. Oh. Okay, next phobia. Electorophobia is the fear of chickens. Electorophobia is the fear of chickens. A blutophobia is the fear of bathing. Well, some of these are, I can't even say some of these. Oh, sorry, I can't say. Huh. I'm going to have to, oh my God, some of them are like 26 letters long. Okay, so automysophobia. So automysophobia is the fear of being dirty. That would, I think people with OCD too would have that. The ones, the classic symptoms of OCD. Not everyone with OCD washes their hands 1,000 times or has any germ phobias. That's just what they put on TV. OCD covers a lot of things. Wow. So I could say that one. Oh, for God's sake. Really, is this a thing? Barophobia, so that's with the B, barophobia, is the fear of gravity. What the? Really? Hello, who's this? Oh, thank you. Is she still here?
No, she's gone.
Oh, thank you. Oh, a lovely friend dropped off. Those are for the girls.
Yeah.
Lovely friend just dropped off. Oh, I missed her. Some stickers for my granddaughters. I'll just show you. How lovely is this? How lovely. Okay, so that's the background. Okay, so they're the... Can you see that? So they're dolls, but you dress them. Oh, how cute is that? And oh, look at all these costumes. I would have loved that as a little girl. They're all princess costumes. I would have loved that as a little girl. Back in my day when dinosaurs roamed the earth, we had these books that had, that's lovely, that had, like they were thickish sort of paper, and they had a doll that she pressed out, and she would be wearing her undies, and then on each page there would be a little dress with little tabs. So the doll was like two-dimensional, and then you press out the dress and you put the little tabs onto the dress would sit on. That's what we played with. And fuzzy felt. It was called fuzzy felt. Does anyone remember fuzzy felt? I used to love fuzzy felt. We didn't have a lot of toys growing up. Our family we ate well. My mother's extremely good cook. She made all our clothes, and I'm one of 5 children. And my father was always a manager, but he would get paid monthly. So as you can imagine, Mum was very good at making sure the food lasted. I do remember though, I could always tell when it was the end of the month or end of the our food supplies, we would get to have pikelets for dinner. Pikelets, because Mum always had flour, and she could do so much with flour and mince. Oh, yeah. So we always ate. We never went hungry. And yeah, I can't remember why. Oh yes, I was talking about toys. Yeah, so we got toys. We got things for Christmas and our birthdays, but we weren't, back then, children didn't get things in between. And we valued everything we got because it was so special. If you broke something, like, you're not getting another one, there's no replacing that. I never had a Barbie doll. No, I didn't have a lot, but I was one of those children that went outside and used my imagination. I used to pretend I was a doctor. Go figure, see? And I'd make all these concoctions like a witch. I'd get all pieces of grass and pieces of stick, and I'd make this medicine to make everyone better. That was obviously the herbalist in me, because I did study herbalism when I was an adult. Oh, is that funny? So anyway, it is now 5:12 p.m. Thursday the 30th of December in Brisbane, Queensland, Australia. And I have been talking for just over an hour, and I'm feeling good, and I'm feeling that I might end early today. Just have that feeling to do that. So I'm going to do that. I'm just going to close down. I'm not getting bogie stones, no. Not if they're, no. I don't like how they're from a naturally formed pyramid in Texas or wherever. Was it Texas? Kansas. Oh, Kansas. Where Dorothy came from. It's mined and sold by a company. Really? Don't know about that. I don't know about that. But anyway, that's me being judgmental. I will look into it further and then still have no judgment. Everybody, thank you for spending some time with me this afternoon. It hasn't been a lot of time today. Like I said, it's just over an hour that I've been streaming, but that's okay. That's the need of the moment. So please remember that I am good enough. You are good enough. We are all good enough. So go out there and be the best version of yourself that you can be right now, wherever you are on this beautiful big blue planet that we live on. Thank you, YMW. You're welcome. Thank you for being a moderator. Thank you, Kitty Cat, for being on and chatting. And look at you, first with all your, you gave some subscriptions away as gifts yesterday. That was so generous of you. Thank you, Kill All the Zombies, for commenting, and you gave subs away today too. That's really kind of you. Thank you. And I do encourage kindness, and I do encourage paying it forward. So we are all good enough, and we're going to go and be the best versions of ourselves that we can be. So on that note, good morning, good afternoon. Oh, good on you, Kill All the Zombies. What is that? Is that bits? Oh, you're a legend. You will get, and I was just about to close, got to give you a special emote. Oh, you get, oh, my Grogu, one of my Grogu emotes. I love Grogu. He's the cutest little alien ever, and he's going to be something big. You watch. We're going to see decades now of these beautiful Yoda-like aliens and how they become so wise. Thank you, Kill All the Zombies. I love that. Thank you. 10 bits. Don't know what that means, but that's wonderful. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to start my goodbye again. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Lovely people, thank you. Love you all. Until tomorrow. Tomorrow's New Year's Eve. Ooh, more? You're just trying to keep me on. Okay, you're going to get another. Which one did I give you? Oh, this is the special one. This is Grogu drinking coffee. You cannot beat Grogu drinking coffee. Two favourite things. There we go. You get the best emoji that I've invented yet. I still have to work out how to do more. But it's there. I don't have another one. Kill All the Zombies. What are you doing to me? Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. Okay, let me give you some of my... Oh, okay. There we go. Oh, they're my cats. Aren't they gorgeous? Happy, happy, love, love. Oh. Okay, I am really going to go now, so don't, because you might be wasting your bits. I'm about to go. I am about to go. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm going. I'm gone. I'm out of here. Thank you. Look at all that. Oh, you are. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. I hope whoever's watching has a bit of a smile. Please smile. Even if you've got to fake it till you make it. Smiling is free. I'm going. Goodbye. Okay, Ren. I might see you tomorrow. It is New Year's Eve, and gee whizzy, I might have something to do. One more. Thank you. That's enough. Oh, I better give you. I'll give you. What can I give you now? I like to share the energy around. I'll give you my waving cat. There we go. Because I'm waving goodbye. That's it. Thank you. Okay, I really am going, everyone. Love you all, and I might see you tomorrow. And don't do any more. End stream.